Hello, this is your host Klaus. Good day. It's kind of late, but not really all that late, but it's later than the normal time I normally take a video and post or whatever. So before we get to anything new, um, let's go to days first. It triggered. Yep. Yeah, it's literally like let me see. Very little something could have taken you out. And the most interesting part is that I think this was where I should have put my SL, but I like put a little bit of gap. So this is almost like an out in the game. It's almost like an out in the game. So we were lucky, I would say. And it did hit TP eventually. Eventually hit TP. So I don't think I have anything to post on here because it's literally what I posted since yesterday that just confirmed when 14 some hours ago. So I have nothing to say on here. What else did I use yesterday? Did I use this? Right, I think it's this. It didn't get up to that level. Didn't get up to the level. So this didn't get up to this level. So that is it for that one. Then again, we could have used this. It was on this on the 15-minute time frame. It is too far, too much SL being sacrificed for nah. Like yes, we could have gotten if we had put it on here, we could have gotten it and we'll be in profit. But it doesn't look like it will be worth the risk, honestly. And now, volatility 75, where I battled yesterday. This very pair, like I'll just say, it just ruined my account yesterday based on the mistake I did on this very level. Yeah, I went and got in on it. Like I tried to get in on this, but I didn't know how to set it up because market was I think the market was around here. So I was waiting for it to get up to here. So it was kind of moving up to this very level here. So I wanted it to get up to here for me to get a nice trade up. But I didn't know how to set it up, and then I eventually missed the trade. So when I eventually got how to set it up, I got this very one here. Now on this very one, I I didn't map it out here, but I had in mind that if it goes, because I was expecting this to go down before it triggered, but this was going down, then the game gave us this, then it triggered the trade. So as it triggered this, I was in mind, I was like, if it goes below this, I'll close the market. So while I was kind of in transit of this share, I then saw a video on X about a lady that put a trade on EURUSD and it was busy going to her stop loss and she didn't close it. So I was like, well, should I just leave it to hit the SL? That after all, the first movement I put here, I put it up to here, so it shouldn't reach there. But forgetting, as I was saying, that I forgot about this very one here. That this now is now a valid block. If it breaks here, that just means that it's a sell. I forgot about it. So that is how it hit my stop loss. And this is the only trade I put. Okay, no, this is not the only trade. There was another one. This was the initial trade I put. It triggered, as you can see, kind of like a sniper entry. Triggered, gave us a little bit of something. But then I started seeing that it was forming a buy. So I closed it. I think I closed it with 0.20 or so, not much. I closed around here. I think it was around here I closed it or something. So I didn't get on any um profits on there. And then the buy, I was like, based on the fact that I was already expecting a sell. When I saw it, I was like, it's not looking sharp. Like, it's not looking like it will be very, very respected. So I eventually went offline. If I had seen this in time, then I would have known that yes, he has broken this level. Because I was also expecting it to break this level. That is why this was here. This was a 1 hour candle. This was a 1 hour candle high, 1 hour candle low. So this was where it was kind of dancing. Okay, I removed the previous 1 hour. So this was the 1 hour candle I was looking at. So I was expecting to like break, probably give us a retest, or if it closes in the candle, then I'll just go for a sell around there. Then I went offline. When I came back online, that's when I saw this. So I was trying to get in on here, but I couldn't get in on there because I didn't know how to set the buy stop. I think it was the buy stop. So that's why I missed that. And then when I eventually got to now to do it, I got in on this, which I lost. So that is what happened for this. I lost 4 point something dollar or my 7 point something. So now I have $2.96 in the account. And with the 2.96, I have to either blow it up, that is blow the account down to 0, or I increase it to a 10. So I will see a trade hopefully today that might help me increase my portfolio or wreck me. But this is not what we'll be dealing with today. That is for this video. Shall I just go for a new pair? You see that EURUSD. She did something about EURUSD yesterday, and yep, EURUSD. I think it's been long since I came to this very pair. Ah, my analysis. My analysis is flying everywhere. All right. So this is what we had on there. We should remove this. This has been violated so very much, so it's not really valuable. So what we have here is other block, other block, other block, blah blah blah. So what we'll be dealing with is the previous day. With the new I trade, yeah, I don't really need to know where the market is trading. That is why I was kind of pissed with myself yesterday. I don't really need to know the market movement. I just need to get my APA or my power of 3. Once I get my power of 3, I just target a 1 to 3 weeks to reward, and I'll be out. Don't really care where the market is facing. That is what I should have done yesterday, and I could have gotten that buy on the 75. But anyways, that is gone. It's a lesson. Hopefully it will be implanted in my head for the next time. So what we're seeing on here is okay. We're going for a sell. We have another block here. This is another block. So there's a possibility that he has given us something of a buy. So we should go to the 5 minutes to see if he actually gave us something of a buy. Now on the 5-minute time frame, we are not really seeing anything to qualify a buy, but we do understand that it respected the other block, kind of, because it didn't really even get into it. This was an FVG, yeah. This is a fair value gap. Let me map it. Can I just delete that? Map it with this. Fair value gap is here, and then we have our other block below it. I'll delete this after this. After I check it in the current market, let us see which it respected. If it respected any. See, it didn't even get Okay, I mapped the ending of the fair value gap, so I think it's in between it, or it might be this very fair value gap other block. So we should come here. This was the ending of the, that is the end of the fair value gap. Now we should come back. It's literally used the other block. Is the other block it used kind of almost at the ending of the other block, but is the other block it used nonetheless. So in this very setup, we have a peculiar something here. And when I say peculiar, I don't mean something good, because we literally are not seeing any formation happening on here. So what I'm actually expecting to happen, this is what I'm kind of looking forward to. Looking for something of this nature. We want the market to get up to this level. Then it might give us kind of dance, but we want it to break this very level. So what I'm expecting here is for this market to probably get down to this level, but I'm not sure if it's going to do that. But if we are looking for a buy, this is what we actually want it to do. Get down here, go above this very level here. Then that we'll see that as a shift. Then we have to come down, retest. I don't know if it will be this, or if it will be this, that will be the highest level. Have to retest that very level, and then we will have our buy. But for now, it's a sell. If you want to get in on this trade, you should just get in on a sell, because there is no shift here. There is a BS, there is a POS, there is no actual shift for it to be going up currently. That is it. Okay, we should say 15 minutes. It's literally the same thing. Still no shift. If that, you see, it's very level. If that was another block here, then I'll be like, okay, there's a possibility of it shifting, but there is no other block here. No nada. It's not even up to this level. So honestly, I'll say there is nothing actually moving it upward or above here. So you should just look for your wait for a more accurate kind of movement before you get on any trade. 1 hour. These are 1 hour candle. Let's remove this. Oh, I didn't check our 1 hour candle. Oh, fuck. Yeah, these are 1 hour candle. We use this, and then should remove this. Like I said I'll remove this from the initial time I put it, and then we use that's what we have in the 15 minutes. Okay. We should see the previous 1 hour. The previous 1 hour was a sell. Give us a sell, continue. Yeah, it didn't really give us any liquidity for the movements downward. So see, yep, no real liquidity for the movement down. But we came here, we then continued the sell up to this very level. So on the 5 minute is what we are saying. This market will get up to this level and then it will sell below it. Now when it comes below it, it will give us our PO3. Now from there, we are looking for a buy. That is just it. Let me just map it out. We are going here to this level, this other block here. Then yeah. Okay, no, before it breaks, excuse me, let me delete this. Before it breaks, so you give us something of this nature. It might come above a little bit to the very level, yeah. Then get to here, maybe give us something of this nature. Breaks, give us something of this nature. Retest, and then we are gone. Maybe we'll just see how it goes on tomorrow video, but this is probably what I'll be looking for on this very trade. So if you want to get in, we can get in from here for the sell to probably this level. Then we'll be looking for a buy. But before that, let me just check some things. Yeah. Oh, nothing. Yeah. Then broke down, then it came back, then instead giving little, finally went down to Israel level. Yeah, it's literally the same thing I just do here, but for a buy. That is it for this. I would say this is the main thing we just deal with today. We didn't see any actual signal, just a prediction, because there's nothing tangible that we're looking at. Yeah, on my side, I don't know about other people's side. They might see something good, but on my side, I'm not seeing anything good. You could say this is this is not it, this is not it. Nah, there's nothing good here. You just go for another pair to trade. I've not traded anything that has G. Yeah, I've not traded anything with G there. Let's just go for something with G since I still have kind of time. Let me don't just give nothing out. GBP, Euro GBP, or should I go for GBP USD? They're looking interesting. Go to the 1 hour time frame. Go to the 1 hour time frame. This is why I said it was giving something interesting, because it was looking like a buy. It was looking like a buy, but we're not sure. Come here. Please just stay one place. Yeah, I'll go 5 minutes. No, it's not a buy. If you put a buy here, you'll be going for a loss. So you just wait. But let me see if I want to give this signal from a higher time frame. Now, if I'm giving from a higher time frame, I would say around here. This is where you'll be looking for your entry. Let me just use this. If I was to give you this signal, yeah, some sort of a signal from around here, I'll give you this. This will be your entry. This middle here will be a buy. It will be a buy, but before then we have something of a sell. So this will still it will probably sell up the way to this very level. So no signal yet. Also, I don't know what the fuck. Anyways, that will be it for this. Should save this, make a copy, delete GBPUSD. I said US. Then V. Anyways, that will be all. Unfortunately, I didn't get any signals today. Or if we had to use here, this will be our APR level. Got up to here, I sell it here, then we are selling. It's not the same thing I'm saying. I'm saying that we are still selling currently. So that's why I said this, it wasn't a strong indication for a buy. Then I went to the higher time frame and then we got this other block here. So I said there's a possibility of it selling all the way to the right level before we talk about a buy. And remember, this is a 4 hours time frame. We can still go to the 1 hour to refine it, look for a better order block around there. But for now, it's looking like a buy to eventually give us a sell. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Come back next time. Do subscribe, do comment, and give me a thumbs up.